Well, color me surprised. It actually worked. First try. Oh no. Eh, batteries, go in. Yes, 60 hertz mode. I'm gonna restart this real quick. So I assume there was some audio desync otherwise. Oh yeah, one more thing. I think we played this for about 3 hours yesterday. Or 2 hours and 14 minutes according to the game. I don't have a copy of Metroid Fusion, sadly. It's all still looking good on stream. Frame rate looking good. I think it should be. Back to really? Really? Oh yeah, that doesn't look right. Which one was it? Was it this? It was supposed to be set to 4x. I thought it would remember that. Better? Oh, looks better to me at least. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that to get reset. So, where are we going? There. Just keep going forward. I just have to assume that I'm getting the grappling hook in the near future. That was a bad play. What's that? For a second I thought there was... There is another one. Hey, Chaos. looks smoother, but maybe not as good as yesterday. I don't know what that could be. I guess I can try to do this. Now that I've gotten the setting correct. What happened to the fish game? I played the fish game for a bit. It never told me how to fish, which was sad. I'll continue the fish game eventually. I reached the end of chapter 1, and that felt like a good stopping point. Platforming in this game is still so bad. It was okay. I feel like it, or at least I hope it speeds up a bit, because I didn't really like get to do a whole lot. Like, I was hoping some more papers, please type thing. I wasn't really getting much of that. More like introductions to different ways that can play out. You can notice the interlacing. Can you? I mean, I hadn't done anything about that previously. Or placebo. I mean, OBS has something that can help with interlacing, I think. But again, this is not something I've ever had to do. Yes, there are plenty of interlacing options. Discard retro, blend X2, linear X2, Yarif X2. If any of these means anything to anyone, do say what sounds good. I enabled one of them. I don't trust this jump. Typically Yarif X2. I turned it to Yarif X2 actually. That's the one I chose at random. So that's the door I haven't been to, and that's the place the game suggests I go to, I think. What is that sound? Seeing another turret at least. Report any signs of magma predator activity to Security Central at once. Geothermal power routing to this station complete. Unstable magma flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety levels. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magma pools as planned. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommend Energy Command deactivate Central Dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. Local crystal formations possess low phase zone residue. They do have high value to the monks of Grundheim, however. Recommend processing of crystal for that market once phase zone operations cease. I guess this is not the Shozo technology. But space pirates, maybe? Oh! Well, that's a bit fucked up. It didn't get destroyed from one bomb, but the second one was apparently too much. There's probably something up there, but it's not worth the risk. Access to Fendrana drifts. A concussive blast should be able to clear out the ice. Is a thing? Ah, that's too small, isn't it? And this is probably as far as I ever played this. Flicker bat. Invisible to the naked eye. Only way to track them reliably is with X-ray imaging. Maybe they won't hunt me. Reflects beam weapons. Okay. Oh. I thought it said a concussive blast should work. Yeah. And that's what it said about the ice. And against the ice, I'm pretty sure that a charge beam worked. Way through here. Oh. Yes. Yes, a way through here. Door directly above has been unlocked. Thank you. How does one reach the door directly above? Like that. Scatter Bombu. I want to be harmed by electrical damage. Just use more flow to avoid. Okay. Good job. Good job. Outstanding. Baby Sheegoth. Ice protects vulnerable dorsal area, so I assume I can use the charge beam to get rid of the shell. Or not. I guess I'll just target the back and that'll do. Camera? Feels odd to call out the camera in a first-person game. They actually did a fair bit of damage. Be melted with extreme heat. Okay, so I assume a new beam is required. Do I want to go down there? Can't really look what's down there either properly. Fuck it. I regret this. Nothing. Maybe I should scan the enemies first. But will occasionally surface to attack passerby. Seems very unnecessary. Not even self-defense, not to hunt, just to be a dick. You want to go to the first 2 hours of the game? By 2 hours, do you mean the part before the plant boss? So far, I'd say this is the most interesting area by quite a long shot. The music helps. Wave beam door over there, huh? Well, we won't be going there for a while. I can kind of see why you would call that the point that you don't want to go through again. Because I do get the impression that the game has now opened up a bit more. At least a little bit. Because the whole lava area that I went through, I barely did anything in there, so obviously I'm gonna be going back. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawing of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. I'm not gonna be looking for 12 artifacts by any chance. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? I get this feeling that I might be looking for some artifacts at some point. Can I go anywhere from here? Like, this looks very suspicious, but apparently it doesn't mean anything. Can't scan it either. I mean, it's a very small spoiler with the doors, I think. Especially if you played, like, any Metroid before. I'm no expert on the series, but Wave Beam and... was it Plasma Beam somewhere? Not exactly huge surprises. If anything, it's a bit surprising that it spoils it before I've even seen the door. Just like enter the area and you can immediately see all the doors. Without even having to try to open them. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future, unlike the apparitions that have begun to appear, entities that feel neither hope nor solace. We call these doomed souls the Turned, taking ghostly Chozo forms. They know no reason beyond the instinctive urge to protect our lands. They will likely exist in limbo forever. We have come to believe that time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one. The only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. Aha. Oh. I have a feeling if I do play the sequels, I'll be using Prime Hack. Actually, does Prime Hack even exist for Prime 3? Was there any point in coming here? Does not seem like it. Does? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. And it doesn't seem to reappear on its own. The Wii controls? Oh, you gotta charge this up. Okay. Sure. It's gonna work somehow. How come there was never, to my knowledge, a Tony Hawk Metroid Prime crossover? Clearly. Clearly there was potential there. Alright, there was a pinball game. Of course there was. Okay, so I got the boost ball, but I don't really recall any place where I could use it. Not in this region anyway. I know of that one half pipe in an early area, but beyond that, boost ball is not really the item I was hoping to find. Oh yeah, MGS2. That I knew about. Never actually saw it in motion, but I knew it existed. Or it continues to exist. Oh, the horror. Still out there. I guess I'll go save. I don't see myself being able to get there. Am I really just leaving? Don't see anything else here. Well, I got something. It's not the item I was hoping for, but I got something. I had to try. Fully knowing that it wouldn't work. Now what? I never went through there, I guess. And I don't see anything else here. Oh, that's a visual detail I hadn't seen before. You can see Samus's face when you blast the light or bright light very close. I'm so gonna die. Are you fucking kidding me? Nope. Not with the missile, it seems. This is the place I never went to, right? No, I did go up there. I just didn't go even further. I don't think I could go even further, actually, now that I think about it. I guess it makes sense that they would make it more consistent when it appears. But I can see it being distracting. Or was this a place I couldn't go or just chose not to go because it looked like a bad place to be, and it is a place I cannot go. Gotcha. Where the heck am I going then? What is the boost ball gonna do? Plasma beam door. Okay, I'm not not helpful. Also out of reach. Can I really not jump out of water? Okay. That's where I came from. So I guess I could jump out of water. Still can't do anything here. Still can't navigate the map. Do I... Where do I want to go? I guess the landing site has a place I haven't been to. Probably multiple, actually. That's not the landing site. I cannot handle this map. Get on top of the ship to save? Somehow that looked like an impossible jump. I mean, not very helpful, but it's a thing. Oh. Well, that was lucky. Completely missed those. The hell are you? Flying pirate. If their jetpack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Or they'll just fuck off immediately. Toxic material. Phase on. Okay. Don't step on it. Gotcha. I had to test. I'm gonna drown. No, I'm a Metroid, I don't drown. Yes, I'm the Prime Metroid. Definitely not gonna drown. Nonsense. Nonsense. Metroid would never. Hope I haven't made a huge mistake coming in here. Ow. Half-pipe structure detected. Okay, I did not notice a half-pipe structure there. I went through it, but I did not notice it. Now, I'm gonna say I probably don't need to be here and then. Hey, Hip. Most likely I will need double jump or something that helps me move more agile in water. Right now the goal is to go skateboarding. Where is this half pipe? It's to the right. Oh, that is a half pipe. How do you actually half pipe here, though? Eh. I'm bad at skateboarding! Oh, yeah. I thought it wouldn't charge fast enough to do it like that. Bad assumption on my part. We're back here. Can I unlock a shortcut? Kick a ladder? Send the elevator down? Space jump boots. Okay, well that's gonna help a lot. Excellent. That should open up a lot of options and make the platforming a lot better. And with that, I should be able to go here as well. Not here. Where was the entrance? Oh, I haven't been to the entrance on the right. I was thinking of this place, but I suppose there's also something up there. Nor have I checked behind the waterfalls. And now I'm disappointed. Well, I don't see myself getting up there, even with space jump. What the heck is that place? Here we go. Oh, they took away the crates. What if I want to step on Phazon some more? Gel Zap. Top of the aquatic food chain. Wanna fight me? Oh, you are actually way bigger than I anticipated. Still, wanna fight me? What's this? Ice beam, okay. Oh, they're both ice beam doors. I somehow didn't realize that. Well, this is a pointless place to be at this point. I guess I'll just do like a loop of some place. I'm guessing that double jump is gonna get me something no matter where I go. Which door? Left one. And I do remember there's a second half-pipe somewhere. Though I'm pretty sure that's just a missile upgrade. Hello, I'm stuck. And missile upgrades really don't feel all that important at this point. Maybe at some point once I start having like boss fights or something. In fact, I think it's right about here. Not the half-pipe, but just checking out this exact room for double jump opportunities. Half-pipe is here. Great. Not helpful, but we got it. Wave beam door. This place required. Grappling hook. I'm actually not seeing any rooms that I haven't been to in here. Besides this one. And this one. Neither of which helps me at this point. Do I actually want to go here? There is no elevator in that direction, so I don't think I do. Yeah. This should be the least useless direction. And even this direction I don't think is actually gonna get me anything important. Are you sure you don't just want to play like New Game Plus? Yes, I'm going down there. And hoping I find something that I previously had no access to. Or maybe the game will tell me that half-pipe discovered. We'll probably find out very shortly if the hint is stupid. It's probably not long from now. Nice. Makes that room a lot nicer. Oh, I can probably do some stuff over here now. That would make sense. Where was it? It was that way. The double jump makes such a big difference in platforming. Specific place I gotta jump up? Probably because the edges of the level are slippery. There we go. Although I think I should make a save first in case there's something nasty on the other side of that door. I don't want to do that trick again. Rise. Gotta fail those jumps. Power conduit behind the statue. If you say so. Looks new. Ice Parasite. Whenever it says they're hardy creatures, I keep reading that as hardly creatures. It's like, that's a little toxic. Maybe it's not very smart or noteworthy, but still. Also, at this point, even if a hint sends me to somewhere optional, I don't think that's too bad. At least I'm making progress in some way. Okay, it's the... That's... Oh, even a normal beam is enough. This is a statue depicting the bust of Chozo Philosopher. It's flawless! And an architect. Also flawless. High marks. Appears to be a shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. Hands are frozen in place. Must my gaze seek my twin within this room? What? Now it's a... Oh, never mind, there were multiple. Several stress fractures can be seen running along the surface of this brimstone object. I've seen some boss arenas before, but surely this isn't one of them. Wave beam, okay. What? That's a thing? Actual boss next? What am I doing? Don't be an idiot and scan the thing. Sheegoth, supreme predator of the Fendrana drifts. Invulnerable to most beam weapons, the crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. 4 stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of the Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of rigid gas to ensnare their targets. Okay, so basically just wait, is what you're saying. Do I go into its mouth? That really didn't seem like it gave me any opportunity to do anything of interest. No? Hey, Randy. I gotta reread that. Maybe I missed something. I mean, I can't really target the mouth separately. Or maybe I'm just supposed to use missiles. Well, that didn't seem to do shit. Oh, okay. Does do damage. Doesn't really look any different from... Like, it doesn't look like it's weak at that point, but I guess it is. Hope I have enough missiles. Okay. Not the best boss fight in the game so far. Was there? I mean, there's something about the soft underbelly. Like, could I have, like, used the ball form to go under it? Okay. It didn't seem like it was spacious enough. Alright, new toy acquired. Where do we go with it? Well, first off we go to the save point. Were you here before? I guess you may have been. I just wanted to test my new beam. It wasn't significantly stronger than the basic one. Where to? There's a plasma beam door. No, wave beam door. I actually... Oh, hello. Really? Okay. Can I actually make it up there somehow without going all the way around? Good. So there might be something... Was it here? No. There was some other place in this room that I couldn't go to because I didn't have a double jump at the time. And it's not even this room, it's the next room, I think. And on the map, it shows something over here. But I don't... Okay. I see. No business there at the moment. So, where the heck was that door? Oh fuck, I went through the wrong door. Ah, whatever. We're here now. Actually, that may have been the only way. This is what I was thinking of. Appears to be weak. No way! Anything of interest? I guess this leads to the door I was looking for. So in that sense, something of interest. Where are we at? Ruined courtyard. Is that on a timer, and is this a thing? I don't hear any ticking, so I assume it's not on a timer. God. I'm never gonna get good at this platforming. I mean, I'll take an energy tank, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. So I was expecting progress. And I rushed to get there. Words. I'm in a hurry here. Don't want to fight you. Okay, now we got lots of options. This one kinda smells like a save point. Door has no power. Presence of power conduit behind the statue. It's a nope. You're giving me missiles. That didn't do me anything last time, but... gotta try anyway. Do I like this jump? Not particularly. Do I like this jump? Even less. That bird is gonna knock me off if I let it live. I'll take my chances. There's my save point. I would have assumed that the save points would be behind normal doors. Bad assumption, it seems. Oh, hi! I haven't scanned you before, have I? Shadow Pirate. Trained and equipped for stealth operations. It ran straight at me, very stealthily. Sophisticated cloaking technology, which this guy didn't enable. And melee only, huh? Oh, oops. Could have disabled turret.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors.
Who is that voice talking to?
Doors unlocked.
I thought I might have been the enemy in that situation. Impossible to breach. Gotcha. Research Lab Hydra. Okay. Okay, missiles seem by far the most effective weapon against these guys. Specimen 102. Increased volatility recorded. Specimen euthanized after psychotic episodes. Alright. They were doing something fun here. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Was SA something from the other ones? No, it couldn't have been, because I would have immediately made the connection to Sound Assassin. And I would remember that. New pirate data. Space pirate encrypted data recovered. Log something. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plugged them wherever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Isn't this Lab Hydra? Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44% and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations into deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and, in most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. That's fun stuff. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin impacting an indeterminable time ago, expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess lifelike characteristics, mutating organic life forms strong enough to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Okay. Bit of a different approach than what the Trozo had. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. Likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%, checking diagnostics for blah blah blah. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period. And most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Good luck, good luck. Is something still attacking me? Oh, I see movement. I'm glad that guy just let me read all the logs. Yeah, we shall stick with missiles against these guys. Specimen 344 transferred to Hydra, with the infusion suspended pending security assessment. Report on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch something arrives. What's this? Xenon behavior but patterns show decreased reflex activity. In temperatures below freezing. Massive absorption capacity influx. Mandible mutation across all subjects. Viral pathogens found in several xenomes. Terminate all subjects. Strain vertigo. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in Lab Aether. No kidding. Appears weak. Okay, we'll shoot that in a bit.
Recording to logbook.
Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Vendrana Drifts region on Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish and easy to control. It's the first time we have heard the word Metroid in Metroid. Even those well into Phazon infusion cycles, cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to the quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern. as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase of munitions and soldiers. Okay. Is that enough lore for now? No, it isn't. Do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Okay. Plenty of lore. Oh my god, there's more lore. Never mind, these are not readable things. Or for you guys. Oh, hi. What do we got? Lots of lore again, right? Holographic spatial schematic in lockdown. Holographic map coordinate data has successfully been updated.
Recorded to logbook.
Basin mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming the Jozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. Are you sure it's the optimal place for it? You seem to be having a lot of issues with doors and security. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Oh no, don't tell me that's more lore. Of course it is. Retracted and inactive. Thank you. Not more lore. pretty sure it's not Jesper Kid. Though I haven't confirmed. I assume I don't care about most of these planets. This one, however, is red.
Recorded to logbook.
Talon 4. Biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phase-on radiation. At the current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be barren class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years.
Recorded to logbook.
Zebes. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A Class 19 planet, Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The role was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Anything else? Don't care. I think those are the interesting planets. I totally missed if something else happened besides the hologram showing up.
Recorded to logbook.
I somehow didn't read this before. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from Wanderer-class planet at Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched and blah blah blah, and they came here. Something radioactive. Unable. Unlikely to find another energy source. It is powerful again. Da da da. Secondary headquarters there, please. Gotcha. I feel like I wasn't paying close enough attention to something. Can I make that? Okay. I had no faith in that jump. Super missile. Okay, well. In how many places have there been things that are like weak, but I can't destroy them for some reason? Also, I can see that somebody subscribed at some point, not long ago, but there was no notification whatsoever on the typical Twitch dashboard, and said person hasn't said anything in the chat. So I don't know if this is a way to discreetly subscribe while remaining lurking, or if Twitch bugged out, but I will not call you out if you're still here, person. Thank you. Control tower. Okay. Man, I'm a little bit tempted to backtrack because in the research... Was it entrance? No, it was like right below me. There was a thing that I can probably destroy. I think I'm gonna go back for it. It's a bit of a trick, but I hope it pays off. Something like energy tanks would be worth it. I will be sad if it's a missile, and I will be even more sad if I can't do anything about it. Oh, you respawned. Oh, that really sucks. There's a lot of you guys. And I wasn't hoping for a fight. Just wanted to try to shoot at that thing. Wait, I have to use this for super miss? No, not that. No. This for super missiles. I am disappointed. I guess I'll save. Not like having more missiles hurts. It's a new type of pirate, isn't it? Sentient aggressor species, well trained in weapon and melee combat, so this is a standard one. And if I start fighting more of these guys, then I guess having more missiles is actually a very good thing. Hey, Faro. I guess a charge attack works pretty well as well, so missiles aren't really that necessary. They do be faster though. Oh, definitely not 100%. It's effectively a blind playthrough, so... I'll get what I get. Another research lab. More pirates? Hello, Metroid. Big plot point. Subject's mass at 180% of previous phase on cycle. Stasis tank contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal squad requested. I don't remember how Metroids were such a huge threat in the other ones that I played, which is like the 2 Game Boy Advance ones and Super Metroid. It's like they're not that much stronger than normal enemies. Hey, Black is. Containment temperature stable at 3 degrees centigrade. Environmental diagnostics satisfactory. Internal organs of Metroid seem to be limited to nucleonic absorption cells and massive energy reservoirs. Brain scan results are in. Studies show accelerated activity in particular lobe during hunting cycles at temperatures above 10 degrees centigrade. Containment fields appear 100% effective after adjustments. So, how was it before adjustments? Any incidents? Temperatures below 10 degrees centigrade will render Metroids docile. I see, so that would be the reason why they decided that the mountains were the best area for this. The hooked mandibles of the Metroid penetrate the skin of its prey and siphon pure life force energy. You were so scientific until you got to pure life force.
Recording to logbook.
Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR388, Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Sucks for everybody who doesn't have Morph Ball. Oh. I didn't actually mean to. Mean to Morph Ball right there. It's like, they're not that dangerous. I was trying to read. Leave me alone. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Sibis, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. What was the reason I came to this planet? I'm kind of forgetting the premise of the game. Space pirates must lug around huge balls so they get run. They do have massive balls, that's gotta be it. Only explanation. What's up, Grow? Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phase-on infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phase-on on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phase-on sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. I'll just investigate pirate activity, that's all. Sure. Good enough for me. I thought it had something to do with Ridley specifically, but maybe I just got that idea in my head because of the shadow we saw in the ice field. Ball game is alright. It got a lot better when I got double jump and platforming became not as bad. It was a little rough without double jump. Oh, I've read all of this, right? Leave me alone, sir. No, I haven't read this. Well, they can stop shooting for a second while I read log 109572. Confidence is high regarding phase-on applications. We know enough about phase-on now to begin combining it with space pirate DNA. Good luck. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that phase-on infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phase-on madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. This sounds like something out of Resident Evil. Yeah, I would imagine that the Switch remaster is probably better because my biggest issue with this so far is that the controls are kinda rough. I can't... There we go. Found you. Like, your turning speed is pretty slow. And looking up and down is pretty rough. Especially if you, like, want to approach a ledge and jump. You can't really look down and see how close to the ledge you are while moving. Oh my god, even more lore. And elevators. I found the lore dump. Oh, you could also swap to OG. That's good. I wouldn't recommend the original controls based on this, but I like that they included that. Someone is originally sent to Talon 4 because there was a distress signal originating from Space Pirate Orbital Research Vessel. I see. I see. Okay, that all checks out then. That would also explain the boss fight we had there. Probably something to do with phase on. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be more invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have near limitless source of power at our disposal. Hey, Rice. East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Specimen remains in the quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending classification of area. Highly aggressive behavior. Body structure composed of phase and ore appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subjects useless. More. Oh my god. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's muscle stuff and things. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Oh my god, these guys are aiming high. Energy tank. War! Yes, I get it. You want to use the Metroids. Okay, can I destroy this? I sure can. Best looking game on OG Switch. Huh. I assume they improved the graphics then, beyond just resolution. Elite Pirate, okay. Oh, these guys are tankier than before. Hello? And more pirates. Oh, God. Yeah, that was the longest load time I've seen so far. It was a bit risky, right next to a Metroid. Supplies power to the containment force field at the bottom of the room. I don't think we want to fuck with that then. How do I get back up? Yeah, I know how the loading generally works in this, because it works the same way in the Prince of Persia games. And I am very, very familiar with those. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download tactical visor prototype for field testing. Central tank control circuit connection terminal. New visor? Yes, please. That was very tactical of me. Suppose I was too slow. More lore! Thermal vision test will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red. Okay. Visor interfaces will be sent to quarantine area. Will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject there. Connection terminated. Hello? Still something to disable. So I'm gonna assume it's Ice Beam because that door looks very white. No, not Ice Beam. I don't have Ice Beam. Right, and that's not a beam that I'm about to get, but that is definitely an Ice Beam door. Three force fields. There we go. Hang on, more lore. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in the Fendrara region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. Now, can we go to a place that doesn't have 7,000 computer logs to read? Hidden wave beam targets. Huh. Oh, shit. That... I wasn't expecting it to look like this. Spiral staircases are really not the optimal way to go up with this control scheme. Ah, how do you operate this? Oh. The fuck am I looking at? Well, that doesn't help. Ow! It's a cool sequence. And I assume it's not gonna take too long, because it is still a tiny bit rough to look at. But so far this game has been pretty good about changing environments frequently. We have been in this lab for quite some time now, so it's probably about time to get out. Sick dodge. It's not really the HUD opacity, it's just, in general, very purple and it's got a bit of an effect on it. Ow. Ow! You're doing damage, that's not cool. Am I backtracking for no reason? I'm starting to get concerned because I had this exact fight here before. and my health situation has been better. I guess there is no other way through there. There was just that ice beam door, and then it really is... Oh god, these controls. Does seem like this is my only way through. Calm down, boys. Also, there's a save point there. I'm definitely taking that first. Never mind. I did not mean to jump like that. Now let me save. And get my health back. Wait, can I go back? I thought I was jumping through here previously. No, I wasn't. I was jumping from here. Here we go. Don't really remember many places where... Actually, I can't think of any places where the thermal visor would be useful outside of this. Nor do I really remember many places where the wave beam would be useful. Like one area very early in the game. Oh, hi. Is this a thing? I suppose not. Okay, whatever. You do your thing. I'll come there. Everybody happy? What is... Oh, that's the elevator. Like, what is this bucket? I realize I'm supposed to be using the visor, but camping this corner seems pretty effective too. Did I really miss this previously? It's a little bit late for a map. Well, at least it doesn't look like I missed any rooms. Oh. How I missed this place. I assume this is still inaccessible. Yeah, seems that way. Am I supposed to be able to interact with that? Like, yeah, I know it's there. I kind of knew it was there before. Yep. There's a power conduit, but what am I gonna do with that information? Oh, of course. Ah, there we go. Super missiles exist now. Quarantine Cave is not boss arena shaped. Definitely not. Can I lock on? No? Can I lock on if I do this? Okay then. Fighting without being able to lock on is not perfect. I wish I could lock on at all. Doesn't even have to be the weak one, just any sort of lock on, and that would allow me to keep the enemy on screen. Is the trailer at least good? I mean, it's a backrooms movie, so I don't expect it to be good. But what if? More? Oh, now it has a normal health bar. Or maybe it's had that the entire time, I just never noticed. I never scanned this thing, did I? Maybe I should have. Largus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phase-on radiation. Phase-on radiation gives off by Largus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. Yep. It may be possible to acquire alternative targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phase-on radiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Targus can erase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Okay, it didn't tell me anything I didn't figure out in the first 10 seconds of the fight. This is really annoying. This fight really sucks. It's like... You have like a dodge move, but you can't use it unless you are locked onto something. And you can't lock onto this guy when he's doing this, which is exactly when you would like to do the dodge move. Oh my god, and it keeps doing it. I mean, I am strafing, it's just that it's not fast enough. This time it was far enough away that I got away, out of the way, but... Like, it doesn't matter if you strafe or turn and walk forward. Point is, you are so slow that you're just gonna have to... yep, I was strafing there. Didn't matter. And you die. I'm very done with this fight. Thank you. Holy hell. Spider ball, okay. Well, that should unlock a bunch of things that I don't remember locations of. I don't know if I actually... I guess I do want to go to the place that's behind me right now. Is it this? No, don't know what this is, but we're going there. Just in case there's like an energy tank or something. Wasn't planning on going too far away, as I would like to save. But here we are. So, what is behind me? Could it be a save point? Of course it could. Oh boy, that's bad. Ah, it's not that bad. I thought I was about to fall into a lava pool or something. Huh. It made a sound, therefore it did something. It's rated R, so it has a chance. I have some serious doubts, but... Not sure. Oh, I thought that would also be close, but never mind. It's just this one. Access to east channel door granted. Lava within channel has been cooled. Okay. And north. Excellent. How do you even turn that into a movie? It doesn't seem like there's much meat around that bone. Puddle spore, sentient floating lava mollusk protected by impenetrable shell. A puddle spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate with its size. When opened, direct fire to its mantle causes it to flip into a defensive position. If it can slam shut, it ejects a spread of harmful energy globules. Do I want to go here or do I want to check the other door? Can I even check the other door is a great question as well. I kinda doubt it. My only actual exposure to anything backrooms related is playing through myhouse.wad. And in that, it was pretty good. Platforming! Oh. I shall ignore that for now. Oh, and also I've seen somebody stream some Backrooms games for short periods of time. And every single time they look like crap. Wait, have I been here before? I sure have. I think this goes back to the spider ball track. Maybe. Place. I would love to come through here. Okay. Let's not overthink that. Yes, this is exactly where I thought it would be. Question is, where do I want to go? None of this stuff seems like it gets me anywhere. Therefore, up. Where does this get me? There is a plasma beam door. Not helpful. There is a door I haven't opened yet. Don't know if I still can open it. There's an ice beam door, or two even. No, I guess I'll just head back to the entrance area. Maybe this reveals something. Why do I care about fighting that? GameCube? Wii, but technically the GameCube version. Close enough. Specifically chose this version because I wanted to experience the controls. They are the weakest part of the game. Don't think I can get there. Where do I want to go now? Came from there. Don't think there was anything very interesting here. Actually, yes, there is. There's this whole place. Oh man, this map is so difficult to navigate. So I guess I want to go here. Yes, I am heading the right way because both of the tunnels, or both of the elevators go through this tunnel. Which way was that? First door to the left. Oh, and it also did require a spider ball, and we have a we have a ramp here as well. We take those. No! Fuck's sake. I wasn't ready for that. What is this? Anything of interest?
Recording to logbook.
Oculus, wall crawler that generates electric pulses. Exposes its single eye when active. The electrical field that covers it is enough to deter most predators. If the Oculus detects anything capable of presenting a real threat, it rejects into its impenetrable shell. How does this help me? Oh, hello. Alright, you can't use. Can't use that. How many missiles do you want me to use here? Oh, hello.
Recording to logbook.
Plated puffer. Mutated puffer with reinforced epiderms. Phase exposure has created a mutant strain of puffers on Talon 4. They have developed plated skin, making them harder to burst. Concussive weapons can still do the job, however. The gas within the plated puffer is just as deadly as within their cousins. Oh, come on. No one invited you. Missiles low, excellent. Oh, super missile costs like 5 missiles, I didn't realize that. And these guys don't drop missiles, that's fantastic. The one thing I would need. I can't even tell which ones I've sorted already because they look the same. You're really just gonna keep dropping health instead of anything useful. Well, this is a bit annoying. Yeah, nothing drops me anything I need. Yeah, I can't tell which ones I've destroyed. They all look the same. I guess that's destroyed and that isn't. But still, I have exactly one missile left, so... Well, this sucks. Do I just have to go back and farm missiles? There's not even a save point close by. You don't even get missiles from saving. Eh. This sucks. Any missiles down here?
Data received.
Requires ice beam. Okay. I mean... I'd love to go there, but... Missing something important for that. Oh, I thought this room had like those tiny critters. Guess not. Okay, do me a solid one and drop a lot of missiles. It's a start. Let's see if they respawn when I go here. Yes. Seven? Come on. I'm gonna get it to full. I can already see how it's gonna play out. I'll be like 2 missiles short if I don't max them out. Let's see if I have to destroy them again. Just for laughs. Yep. Okay, 3 is enough. That saves missiles. Don't even know what is up there. It did show it in the view, but it's not a missile and it's not an energy tank. Therefore, it's interesting. Can you not aim at that thing? Thank you. What is this? Wave Buster. Powerful attack uses missile while active. Using wave beam. Okay, so it's a charge attack missile. Charge missile for the wave beam. Okay, I mean, nice to have, I guess. There's still something at the bottom here. I don't think I can get it. Can't tell which way around the map is. Nope. Don't see a way up. It's probably a missile tank. No way I'm getting through there. And no way I'm getting there. Is there any other wave beam rooms in here? I mean, there's no other rooms I haven't been to, so that narrows it down quite a bit. Just this. At least I'm pretty sure I can't go there. Give it like a good 98%. The next thing to do would be to get the ice beam somehow. Logic indicates that it would be somewhere in the ice area. Are there any places I haven't been to? I don't think I have the map for this, so it's harder to tell. Oh. The research core also had an ice beam door. Which is strange because it's like... This was very, very far from everything. Yet I'm apparently expected to go there again. I totally missed something there because there's this nook. An ice beam door there as well. Don't tell me I missed the ice beam somehow. I don't know how I could have. We do have a lot of ice beam doors in areas that I feel like I should be open them. Should be able to open them even. Like this one. Or actually... No... I was thinking that maybe I'm supposed to get the ice beam from other side of this door and enter the area from here, but no, this is also an ice beam door. Yeah, I do feel like I gotta find a different way to get to this place. And then I'll use the ice beam to get out, and that's gonna be both of these doors taken care of. At least that's what would make sense to me. Hmm. Kind of hard to tell where the elevators go. It's not like these are stacked on top of one another in such a neat way. But there is an area here. Also another ice door. This goes to Blendara just south. Is this one? Does it help in any way? Big doubt. Definitely doesn't get me where I was hoping to get to. I don't see any unopened doors anywhere else in here. There is technically an unopened door. There as well. And that seems to require a spider ball. Maybe that's the next place to go. Nope. Okay. But that's not for today. I'd say that was decent progress. And the game definitely has gotten better since getting the double jump, as that makes platforming way more enjoyable. I do feel like the jumps were way too precise early on without the double jumps. There are still some jumps where the double jump looks like it's gonna be cutting it close. But at least it just looks like it. It doesn't feel like it once you start the jump. And that's just a matter of getting used to how far you can actually go. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good night and see you later. Bye.